Hey guys, Uncommon Ramen here, and as promised, we got ourselves a Kamigawa Neon Dynasty set booster. Before I jump into this, let me say that if you like the videos that I do, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I could use any support that you guys throw at me, and anything to get those analytics up, right? And also, if you feel the need to support me, you can hit me up on my Patreon at patreon.com/uncommonramen, capital U, capital R. I do all of this in my free time, so any amount of support you guys give me will help me bring more of this content to you more often. And without further ado, let's jump into this. So with the set boosters, you're going to receive, I think, within 25% of these packs, at least one list card. And the list changes every time they bring a new set out. So with Kamigawa, they updated the list again, and unfortunately, to my chagrin, they have removed Cavern of Souls from the list. So I'm not really sure what I'm looking for on the list these days, but let's take a look inside and see what we can get. If you're keeping track with my channel, you guys have seen that I've done a collector's booster box opening of this, and there's some pretty interesting hits in there. This is going to be a little bit less... does this have a... What is this? This one's going to have a little bit less in the way of spiciness as far as like alternative borders and stuff like that. But we should still see some pretty good cards in here, so let's just jump in. Should be 30 packs in here, and 10 of... No, 10 is wrong. 25% of them are going to have list cards. I can't do the math right now. I'm too excited about opening these guys. So typically these are seated with the rares in the back, and according to Magic, or I should say according to Wizards of the Coast, you are supposed to get something like anywhere between 1 and 4 rares. If this is anything like the set booster experiences that we've had in the past couple of sets, there's not going to be anywhere near that kind of outcome. We'll be lucky to pull 36 rares in total. But, you know, who knows? Maybe they stepped up their game in response to, I don't know, my complaining. I don't know if anybody else is complaining. But we'll definitely take a look in here. They should be along the back. There's going to be a couple lottery slots in there. Hopefully we'll see how that works out. And, of course, you're going to get your Ukiyo-e lands in here as well. These are really beautiful full art lands done in the Ukiyo-e style. So, very cool. So we start out with a alternative border right off the bat, Jukai Trainee, and I'm not going to go into great detail on these commons and uncommons as I see them. We're probably just going to sift through them pretty quickly here, just because there are so many. So obviously this pack was... These are connected commons and uncommons, and we had 3 Ghost Shentais in a row, so this pack was definitely leaning towards the Shrine look here. And then right here, okay, so we have Ruthless Technomancer. This is actually a commander rare. So this, let's see, how many cards are left in the pack? There are, so that's a token. There are 3 cards in here. My assumption is that this spot right here has a chance of being a rare saga. And so we have our commander rare right here, followed by a Cloudsteel Kirin. I'm going to put the commander rare up there. Followed by a... This is always going to be foil, but this looks to be foil and ninja border. So we have ourselves a Nezumi Prowler in our foil slot here, which is not rare, but, you know, guaranteed foil, very cool. And then our token was a Pilot. Okay, so we have our first list card right here. Be exciting to see what that is. We got our beautiful art cards. Oh, did we not get... I swear we're supposed to get a Ukiyo-e. I guess we're not guaranteed to get the Ukiyo-es. This is a Dismal Backwater, so... I mean, it's a land, but... Oh, well. Anyway. Are we guaranteed to get a... Interesting. Well, anyway, we got a ninja right here and a samurai. Very cool. A new Spell Pierce. Can't complain about that. Secluded Courtyard, followed by our Saga. So I'm going to go with, yeah, this is probably right after this will be a commander. Oh no, Greasefang. I have no idea how they're seeding these. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm confusing you. I'm confused myself. We have Greasefang, Okiba, Boss, and the border on that other card doesn't seem like a... Well, anyway, Greasefang, Okiba, Boss. I think this is a great card. I can't wait to see this get played. We'll see what happens. And then in our foil slot, we have Intercessor's Arrest. So I'm actually confused about the seeding in these boosters, but it is what it is. We got our one rare in there. And our list card is... Oh, it's not a list card. Wow. Interesting. So I forgot about these cards. They're going to have the normal back, but these are for the new sagas and everything. Still very cool that they're in here. Let's just keep moving on. So this is either a list card or one of those double face cards. Ukiyo-e Foil Island, very nice. Followed by a Ninja. We got some connected commons and uncommons in here. Then in our saga, we have Okiba Reckoner Raid. And we have March of the Wretched Sorrow. Followed by, in our foil slot, a Tawashi Songshaper. So just based off these last couple of cards. Oh, so it was definitely a list card. It was Gate to the Afterlife, which is not a super big hit. And just based off these first couple of packs here, I can definitely tell that the list experience or the set experience hasn't really changed all that much, which is kind of disappointing because when the set boosters first started coming out, you almost guaranteed we're getting like 2 to 3 rares a pack, which really spoke to the value of these packs. And now it's, I mean, I've just pulled 1 rare in 2 of these packs. The first pack had 2 rares, which is not a huge deal. Like, a little bit disappointed by all that. So let's just keep moving on. All right, we got our Ukiyo-e land here. I'm really surprised that we didn't get in the last pack. Got ourselves a Ninja and another Ninja. Just put those guys aside. Some connected commons and uncommons. A Goshintai. I'm sorry, I'm showcasing them. I really like them. We have the Long Reach of Night, and in our rare spot, we have a Thundering Raiju. Thundering Raiju. Followed by a Mindlink Mech. So we got 2 rares in this pack. The Thundering Raiju and the Mindlink Mech. And last but not least, we have the Acquisition Octopus. And in our back slot, we had a trash card. The token on the back area, so we know what that's going to be. And then, okay, so I guess there's a chance for these, this front slot to be either Ukiyo-e or the new art for the tap lands that gain a life when they come into play, which is kind of disappointing because they have printed those to bejesus and back, so it's not like anybody needs them. Got ourselves an Upriser Renegade and a Seven-Tail Mentor, and then we're moving into our connected commons and uncommons. Gloomshaker, not bad. Okay, we have our Saga here, and then we got Hidetsugu, Devouring Chaos. There is a neon ink of this, a couple actually, that are just absolutely stupid expensive right now. Then we have Saiba Trespasser. So another 1 rare pack there. And our token. Where do I have tokens? Right there. It's got 1 list card so far, not bad. The back card is a Saga. I saw that on accident. Sorry, guys. There's Kikijiki. And our Ukiyo-e Swamp. Coiling Stalker and Selfless Samurai. Oh, and we have another ninja. This was very heavily alternative borders. Okay, our saga is a Shattered States era. Followed by Jin Gitaxias. But this is normal form. Jin Gitaxias, I think, is in the $19 range, maybe less, probably less, maybe 14. But still, really cool pull. It is a mythic. And then followed by our Era of Enlightenment in our foil. And then our nice little trash card, yet again. Right, we got ourselves another token. Some art. I am so confused about this front slot. When we're getting basic lands that aren't ukiyo-e, I'm really confused about that. This is just a trash. There's no reason for them to put these in here. That's just trash at that point. Okay. Okay, we have Michiko's Reign of Truth. Thundering Raiju. And in our foil slot, we have Geothermal Kami. And our token. Okay, we have a possible list card here. Possible list card. More of this garbage. All right. Excellent. I really wanted more of that. Okay, we got the Reinforced Ronin and Dokuchi Shadow Walker. Sokenzan, Crucible of Defiance. These lands are not bad, so I'm kind of excited for that. And then we have Wanderer's Intervention. Followed by a list card. It was Archetype of Aggression, which I would be excited about if it was maybe any other archetype, but I pulled this in one of my other set booster as the set card, so as the list card, so I'm just like, it is what it is at this point. Okay, we have another possible list card, but it's also likely to be one of those double-faced. I love that art, though. Swiftwater Cliffs. We're not getting hardly any in the ukiyo-e stuff. That's really disappointing. Okay, got Myojin of Cryptic Dreams in our commander slot. In our rare slot, we have Surge Hacker Mech. And then in our foil slot, we have Futurist Operative. And then in the back slot, we have another one of those double-sided cards. So we're 10 boosters in, and it's disappointing. There's just no value in these anymore, especially if you're not going to get these in every pack. It's like, why do you keep pushing set boosters as being the next thing when they're just not anymore? There's nothing that makes them any better aside from the list card slot than a normal booster pack. Okay, we got Flames of the Mirror, or Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Followed by You Are Already Dead. And Trash Card, Super. Another Trash Card, excellent. Tranquil Cove. Okay. The Modern Age, followed by Tribute to Hirobi. And in the foil slot, we have Light Paws, Emperor's Voice. So this is actually not a bad pull. It's foil and it's in its alternative frame. So this one's the more expensive version. It's still not super valuable, but I think it's above 5. And we have trash. We got a ninja token in the back there. Ukiyo-e Swamp, my favorite art of him. Okay, we have Behold the Unspeakable, followed by Katose, the Silent Spider. And in our foil slot, Ecologist Terrarium. Sorry about that. And then our token, Ninja. Okay, we have a possible list card. And more trash. Excellent. Okay, we have Light Paws Emperor's Voice again, this time in the non-foil alternative frame. Followed by Ishin, Two Heavens is One. So this is actually a decent card. Followed by, in our foil slot, an Experimental Synthesizer. And then last but not least, our list card was in fact a list card, Sleeping Potion, very old card, but no value. Okay, we have another possible list card. One of these that was supposed to have been signed, but instead they got lazy and just used a freaking symbol, and then basic lands that are garbage. Okay, let's keep going through. Okay, we got... Wait, what? 2? Okay, we got March of Reckless Joy. And in our foil slot, we have Dokuchi Shadowwalker. Oh, we had a list card. All right. Early Harvest. This one might actually have some value. I'm not 100% sure, actually. This, I think, was new to the list as well. I'm not sure if that has value, but it looks like something that might have value. Unfortunately, they didn't have rare symbols back then, so you'd have to know by pack position. Ukiyo-e Forest. We got Life of Toshiro Umezawa, followed by Invoke Despair. And then Tempered in Solitude in the foil slot. And a token. Okay, possible list card. The artwork for one of the Ukiyo-e mountains, which is just beautiful. Followed by Thornwood Falls. I would have rather taken that Ukiyo-e mountain. That's garbage. Make sure that goes into the trash bin. Okay, our first slot, we got Ogre Head Helm, which as far as the reconfigure equipments are concerned, it's at best. We've got Tameshi Reality Architect. And in the foil slot, Behold the Unspeakable. Wow, these are really badly done. I just feel like it's such a waste of money to buy this. I mean, just go get the singles, honestly. Ukiyo-e, especially when it comes to these Ukiyo-e lands. Usually when they have land cycles like this, you get one in every pack, but they're even skimping on that at this point. It's just disappointing. I mean, when you're putting, like, I get it when you're putting in the dual lands that come into play tapped, but the basic lands that are regular basic lands, that's not cool. Not cool. Okay, we have Kaima, the Fractured Calm, which is part of the red-green commander deck. We have the Wandering Emperor. So we actually got a decent hit right here. It's not in any form the highest value, but it is a really good planeswalker in the set. And I'm pretty sure it's above $5. It might even be above 10. Not 100% sure on that one. Then we have Short Circuit, my bad. And then a token, a Human Monk. This is kind of a disappointing box, not gonna lie. All right, we got ourselves some more art here. Jungle Hollow, great. Waste of a spot there. Okay, we got Automated Artificer, and these are just, like I said, commons and uncommons. So I'm just gonna go through these real quick here. Cup of Tech Wrecker, Spinning Wheel Kick. Got March of Burgeoning Life. It's miscut too. Yeah, that's a miscut. Followed by Blade of the Oni, Mythic. I don't know the price on this guy, but I think he's on the upper end of things. Not a bad pull. In the foil slot too, so it's really beautiful. But not super, big deal. Then we, in our list slot, we got ourselves Ventara Snapper. So we pulled 5 list cards. I think we're supposed to get around 6 to 7 of these guys. So really not great pulls in the list section. All in all, pretty disappointing box. But, you win some, you lose some. Like I said, kids, go out and get those singles because, I mean, as if we need more of those. Because you're not going to get really good value otherwise. Alright. Tamayo's Completion. Sucks for her. I wish they had a flavor text on that. Okay, we got Otawara, Soaring City. I think this one's the second most expensive. I'm not 100% sure, but this guy is used in quite a few decks. So whereas the other ones I haven't seen being used yet, I think it's somewhat expensive. Then our foil slot, we got Anchor to Reality. And then we have Trash. Super. All right, we're 20 packs in, and we got a Jin Cataxius, and we got a Wandering Emperor. And a Grease Fang. And Grease Fang is not even that expensive. And some Light Paws. We got some Light Paws, I guess. Nothing really valuable, and then we keep pulling stuff like this, which is just downright. That's going in the trash right now. Oh, we got our Ukiyo-e planes in what would normally be a rare slot, so even more confusion about the way that they're slotting these things. I'm not going to complain because I think the lands in here are absolutely beautiful. Then we have Hidetsugu Consumes All, Mythic. Not a bad one either. And then in the foil slot, We have Fang of Shigeki, and I'll just show you the back is Vessel of the All-Consuming, but if you watched my other video, you know that already. And then we have a token, the Spirit. Okay, let's go to the next pack. Nice little samurai token right there. Okay, so we're just not going to get a lot of those ukiyo-e lands, which I guess it is what it is. Gonna have to buy them as singles, which is painful. Okay, the rare is going to be Teaching of the Kirin. I will pull that off screen so we can look at the back, which is Kirin Touched Orochi. And then the next card is a Peerless Samurai in the foil slot. And we have our token, the Samurai. Possible list card. Really pretty art. Ukiyo-e Mountain. Both of the mountains are on my top of my favorites as far as the ukiyo-es are concerned because they just look incredible. Got a lot of these guys. At least they gave us a lot of these. Invoke Calamity. And in the foil slot, Kami of Transience. Very nice. So we got 2 rares that time. And then possible... Nope, it's not a list card. We got 1 to 2 more in here. So there's a possibility there. Unless the list card is like insanely valuable or we pull something in the alternative borders that is insanely valuable. This box was just trash. Which stands to reason because my collector's booster box was downright good. I guess I wasted all my luck there. Myojin of Grim Betrayal. It's another commander rare. Followed by the Reality Chip. I will take it. Reality Chip's not bad. And in our foil slot, we have a Grafted Growth. And for the list slot, it does look like it's a list card. It's a green list card. It's a Haru Ona. An uncommon from, what was this? Champions of Kamigawa? It comes into play, draw a card. Whenever you play a spirit or arcane spell, you may return it to your owner's hand. Yeah. That could quite possibly be the last list card, so there's not going to be any value in the list slot here. Unless early harvest or something, but I don't know. I don't remember. A lot less tokens, too. I'm noticing a heck of a lot less in the way of tokens here, so they're really, really skimping out on us. Every little bit of value that could be bled out of this has literally been bled out of it. I'm going to stick with what I've been saying for the last couple of videos with set booster box openings. They've been just downright disappointing. So if you can just get the singles, just go out and get the singles. Got Satoru Umezawa. And then in our foil slot, we have Befriending the Moths. And then the last card here is just trash. Dang, that is a lot of trash cards, too. Oh well, that's the direction they want to go. Okay, we got ourselves an Ukiyo-e Forest, my favorite art. Got a Goro, Disciple of Ryusei. Not a bad card. Followed by a Flame Discharge. And a token. I'm so over that. That's just disappointment. Got Mech Titan Core, which is actually, I don't know, I think it's between like $4 and $5, so this is not a bad card. And in the foil slot, we have a Nezumi Blade Blesser. And then this last card was a token, I believe. Yeah, Construct. We're four packs left, and just nothing really good pulled here. I mean, this is just the most expensive card that I pulled between, it was the Jingataxis and the Wandering Emperor. And this is, that's more garbage, dang. Okay, so we have Hinata Dawn Crowned. I was like, come on, please throw me a bone. It's not super expensive, like $5 card, but still, this one I think is going to trend in price because it's actually part of the top tier of decks right now, the Jeskai Hinata decks, so excited about that. Then our foil slot, we have Moth Rider Patrol, and then we have another trash card. Surprise, surprise, that is a lot of trash in these packs. All right, last 3 packs. Possible list card, not holding my breath. Some beautiful art for an ukiyo-e land, and we're probably... Oh, we did get an ukiyo-e. Oh, and we got the foil one. See, that's nice. That's pretty. Right when you're losing hope, they're like, hold on, let me throw you a bone, and then the rest of the time it's like, oh, these are all garbage. There's a lot of artifacts in this. Which goes Reign of Truth, followed by Inventive Iteration. Tamiyo, Completed Sage. Okay, alright. So this is the non-Phyrexian, so this is actually the second cheapest, maybe? I don't remember, because I think this is an alternative border, or an alternative art. Not 100% sure on that one. But still, this is actually a decent pull. So we're not getting the value of the box, but it's nice to see something in here. Got a Shrine Steward, and this last card was in fact a list card, and it was from a set that was so recent. Ikoria. Big freaking deal. Oh my gosh. What a waste of a list card. As if we don't already have a million of those. There's a possible list card here. Doubt it though, because we're at 7 right now. But, you know, who knows? Get rid of that card. I like that Selfless Samurai art. Mirror Box. That's not bad. Mirror Box is another one of those I think is around the $5 range. Very good for Legends Matter decks. Twisted Embrace as the foil. And then the last card is, of course, not a list card because, holy crap, that would be value. Unless it was from, you know, like Strixhaven or something, because they've done that. In Kaldheim of all places, I opened a set booster pack that had a Strixhaven card in it. Still freaking legal, and I'm like, are you serious? Swamp, Ukiyo-e, very nice. I know, you guys come in here to watch me open these and hear me complain about stuff, right? Invoke Justice. And then in the foil slot, by the way, this last pack, we have Colossus Sky Turtle. And I believe it was a token, so that was it. That's all that there is in here. Let's do our count. We're not counting the commander rares because they can't be played in standard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So essentially the amount that you could pull from a draft booster box. I mean, there's no reason not to pick up draft booster boxes. You're getting the same amount of value, if not more. I mean, you still could pull packs in a draft booster box that have 2 rares, and you generally do pull at least 3 packs in a draft booster box that has 2 rares in it. So you'd end up getting something like 39 rares, whereas in this set booster box where you're supposed to be able to get boosters with 4 rares in it, you know, we still only managed to pull 37 rares, which is just barely cusping on a set booster box or a draft booster box that has only 1 rare per pack at 36. So absolutely disappointing, especially considering in the past we were pulling 40 to 44 rares, and now they've just completely destroyed that value in them. And I'm not going to say we didn't get some decent cards here. We got Jin Cataxius. We also got the Wandering Emperor in here. Ishin of the Two Heavens is 1. There we go, the Wandering Emperor. We got the Blade of the Blade of the Oni, Odawara. Hinata, not bad. Tamiyo, Mirror Box. So we got some decent hits here, but nothing that screamed value and really like made this box incredible value that they talk about. They've also, as you could see during the video, they've completely changed the way that they do these lands. So where we should have gotten 30 of these lands, let's see how many we actually got. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We didn't even get 15. We didn't even get half the box as ukiyo-e lands. And more importantly, in place of some of these ukiyo-e lands, we ended up getting these basic lands that nobody freaking needs because, you know, there's about a zillion ways to get those. You can get them in the what do they call those things? The fat packs or whatever. And then our list cards were just... I mean, I have to look up Early Harvest, but for the most part, our list cards were pretty disappointing. So, all in all, that's what we got. Yeah, if you like the video, you know, hit the like and subscribe on that. If you have any comments, go ahead and leave them below. I will be removing any negative comments, so we got to keep it positive, guys. There's no reason to be negative. Until next time, guys. Peace.